down version of the Northern Big Block center steer cars, Driver sits in the center of this car. Drive shaft there, motorcycle engines. These cars get around Bubba Raceway Park pretty good. Everywhere they race, they do pretty good. What's neat about this series is just a tight-knit group of guys, highly competitive, able to race. Some of these guys were telling me they use a set of tires all year long. It's amazing to me that these guys can use tires like that. Now, some of these guys are probably swapping tires every race, but some of the lower budgeted teams, I have seen guys here at Bubba Raceway Park pull into victory lane with a season-old set of tires. So it can be done. It happens. And we're thankful to have him here at Bubba Raceway Park. Great series. The Bills team Mod Like stars. Here we are. Big Mike looking him over from the flag stand. Green flag in the air. Tracy Fritter fires. John Pitts right there. Ed Griggs, Austin Martin, Kevin Boucher-Carrier. Hopefully that youngster out of Canada can make his way into the race here tonight. And that number 117, Allison Prince, to the outside of the number 5 car of Adrian Cipriano. Cipriano is going to take that spot. They're battling back there for 6th and 7th and 8th position, trying to make their way through the pack here tonight. Help their starting positions into B main. But up front, it's all Tracy Fritter, John Pitts, Austin Martin now into the 3rd spot. Ed Griggs back into 4th position. He's on the outside looking in for the A main tonight. He'll have to go through a B main if he finishes in that 4th position. Ed Griggs, no stranger to the victory lane here at Bubba Raceway Park. Having a tough time here this weekend, though. But Austin Martin showing in the final transfer spot in this one. 5 laps complete this time by. Going to be 3 remaining, 8 lap heat races here tonight. Tracy Fritter still out front with a sizable advantage, about a 1.2 second advantage over second place John Pitts. Then it's back another 0.8 of a second to Austin Martin. Martin starting to close the gap just a little bit. Flagman shows 2 to go on the speedway. 2 to go. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. He's going to have to do it one more time. 3/8 of a mile left for the 59 car, Tracy Fritter. Tracy Fritter enters in through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway he goes. John Pitts up in smoke down the back straightaway. This changes everything, ladies and gentlemen. Can he finish in that transfer spot? John Pitts is going to go across the line with a blown motor in the transfer spot here tonight. My God, what bad luck, but still goes into the big show here tonight. Crosses the line up in smoke. Wow, John Pitts, that driver in the number 20 car. What bad luck here tonight, but still able to finish this one in a transfer position. Wow, as bad as it is, it could have been a little bit worse. John Pitts able to transfer into the A main. I would imagine to say that driver has a backup motor. I know one thing, that they are available in the pits. Crutchfield Racing Engines back in the pits has a trailer back there. I walked in the trailer the other day, saw a motor sitting on the stand. So those guys are ready to go. I would imagine it doesn't take long to swap this thing around. And there are plenty of backup cars in the pits. A lot of these drivers they're coming from all over the country, and a lot of these guys have backup cars with them. So it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out for John Pitts. How about the track crew? Johnny on the spot here tonight. Look at these guys instantly make it to the car and right away are on cleanup. These are the guys that make it happen. The track crew, the safety personnel, track workers. I tell you, these are the unsung heroes of racing, because without these guys, none of this is possible. Anything that you see here tonight is not possible without these volunteers that we have down there on the track tonight. Right to the spot. They were on the move before the car stopped here tonight. Can't say enough about the safety crew here tonight. All right, track workers looking at the track down the back straightaway. You see the Bubba Bubba Raceway Park pace truck on the back straightaway. That's kind of where the motor let go, right there in that area. I started seeing signs of smoke out of the 20 car. John Pitts right about there. Don't you know, Austin Martin had a big smile in his helmet, though he was in a qualifying transfer spot already. That driver's he's wanting to finish up one position, I guarantee it. That's a young gun right there. Austin Martin getting here a little late this afternoon. He's training to be a first responder. So the driver in the number 97, Austin Martin, right now is in school to be a firefighter. So that's an awesome thing, training to be a first responder. He loves it. That's what he wants to do. He's also a heck of a race car driver. Yeah, Austin Martin with probably 5 or 6 wins on the season. This, I believe he calls Bubba Raceway Park his home track. He's raced a few times at other racetracks. The Florida Mod Light Series starting to branch out here in Florida to different tracks. But for a while, they raced right here in Marion County at Bubba Raceway Park, and also right down the street at what they call the Marion Bull Ring. There is also another dirt track down the road that runs strictly nothing but 4-cylinder race cars, and the Mod Lights, they race over there periodically when they're not racing here at Bubba Raceway Park and Henry County Speedway in Clewiston, Florida. All right, track crews working feverishly right now on the back straightaway. You see those guys looking at the track. They want to make sure everything is okay, but man, what timing. I just think a lap sooner, ladies and gentlemen, and John Pitts doesn't make the show, and Ed Griggs gets in. But it just so happened that the way that motor let go, John Pitts was able to cross that line in the 3rd position. That is phenomenal. A lot of action here tonight at Bubba Raceway Park, on track and in the tower. We are limping through with PA issues tonight. We thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience with us here. Some of the things are just out of our control, and we got to go with the flow, but we appreciate you being understanding about it. Won't be long. We will bring our Aero Heat Race number 3 out onto the racetrack here in just a few minutes. Good field of drivers in this one. Got a few I'm going to be keeping my eyes on here, and that's going to be the guys on the front row in this next heat race. We'll bring them to you as soon as they make their way out onto the speedway. You see, they've got the tiller on the racetrack right now. They're going to till up just the area where the oil was laid down. Apparently, a lot of oil laid down on the racetrack here tonight. Once they get that tiller to about the area where you see our pace truck, we'll probably bring the cars out back on the track and try to run that in just a little bit. You see the safety safety vehicles are already running down the area that's had the oil down on it, so we're already hard at work here at Bubba Raceway Park. See tow trucks making their way out onto the speedway to help assist the Bubba Raceway Park tow truck out there. So we'll be right back with you just a second. I'll take a quick break, grab a drink, and we'll be right back with you just as soon as cars make their way onto the racetrack.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like heat race number 3 making their way onto the speedway. That's going to be Aero heat race number 3. We'll bring them to you from last to first. It's going to be the 818 at Teddy Williams at Leavittsburg, Ohio. Outside of row number 4 is going to be Dwayne Williams out of Houston, Texas in that 40 car. Inside of row number 4 in the 18E, Charlie Seaball out of Warren, Missouri. Outside of row number 3, it's going to be Tim Doyle out of Chandler, Arizona. Inside of row 3, the number 71 Andrew Smith. He's out of Leesburg, Florida. Outside of row number 2, Donovan Jackson in the 29, the Hope Mills, North Carolina driver. Then Logan Lewis on the inside of row number 2 out of Hanoverton, Ohio. We have a driver here tonight from Hanoverton, Pennsylvania also. Outside of row number 2, starting on row number 1, starting on the front row, and that number 64 car, a frequent winner here at Bubba Raceway Park, has won this deal several times. That's going to be Randy Bryan out of Ames, Iowa. Inside of him, starting pole position in the 862, Ward's Welding entry here tonight out of Spelter, West Virginia. That's going to be Mitch Ward. All right, looking in the flag stand here tonight. Looking everything over, it's going to be Big Mike Heath. Yeah, eyes in the sky. He'll give him the green flag. Mitch Ward out to front. He'll lead him down into turn number 1. How about Randy Bryan working that high groove? Let's see if he can get anything happening down there. I'm going to keep my eyes on that number 29, Donovan Jackson, right now working his way in to a transfer position, getting by the number 22 car, Logan Lewis. Logan Lewis now drifting back into the 5th spot as the number 71 Andrew Smith gets by. Andrew Smith up into the 4th position. That driver looking for a transfer spot does not want to see a B main again tonight. How about the 29 car, Donovan Action Jackson up into the 3rd spot here tonight. Randy Bryan in the number 64 car, just a tick faster the last lap by. How about Randy Bryan? Can he close in on your leader? Will he put the pressure on him?